Hi guys, it's Donna again, and I'm going to do a video on breakfast. Now, the kids have been home for months, and cereal might seem like it's too sugary for you. So what we're going to do is come up with some ideas that you can make in advance, put in the freezer, pop them out of the freezer after when you're ready for them, or put them in the oven to reheat, and the kids are going to have a great nutritional breakfast, and you're not going to have the sugar highs. So what I'm going to do is crack a dozen eggs here. Now, I don't normally put salt and pepper in my eggs. If you want to, perfectly fine, go right ahead. It's just not a thing. I will salt and pepper when I eat. I just, things are just over salted and over peppered, and that's just me. But this is phenomenal. Easiest thing in the world to handle breakfast. Gonna whisk the eggs. Use either a 4-cup measuring cup or a batter bowl, because it's going to make it easier to pour. And I like to really whisk, and I'm going to just, I also like to put a bit of milk in my egg mixture. I just think it makes it fluffier. The more you whisk, the fluffier I think the eggs become. Now, these are actually Pampered Chef mini pie pans. Perfect for what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and spray. And this is non-stick, but I always like to add just a little extra spray. And then you build. And this is something that you can actually do with the kids. Let's see. I'm going to do some ham in this one. Some ham here. Some broccoli. Now, if you want to saute your vegetables first, go right ahead. Not going to. I have some cheddar cheese here. Now let's see, this one, these two, I'm going to do some onions and peppers. And again, you can saute if you like. But I got onions and peppers in here because we love onions and peppers. How about some spinach? You do any combination that you like. You do you. I'm actually going to place a slice of tomato with each of these. Let's see. Let's do some ham and Gouda. And what else do y'all think with this? Ham, Gouda, and should we do spinach in these? There's people here with me. They're just not talking. Ham, spinach, Gouda. Now normally I would do spinach and feta, but I don't have feta. I have what's on hand, And that's what we're working with, what we have on hand. Then we're just going to fill these. And while they're baking, they may puff up. That's okay. They're going to go down when they cool off. This is also a great idea if and when we ever get back to having a lot of people over. Ooh, that one got overfilled a little bit. That's okay. Now, because these are the pie tins, they used up most of the dozen of eggs. I'm just going to move this over to the stove for a second. I'll be right back. And come back and do these. Let's see. If you had spinach, you could, or I'm sorry, sausage, you could do sausage. If you had bacon, you could put bacon in there. Whatever you have on hand is going to work just fine. I don't know. I think I like the tomatoes.
I'm going to say throw tomatoes and some ham and cheese in there. Of course, I'm a kitchen sink kind of person.
Okay, we'll throw a little bit of ham. We've got some onions. I think Gouda instead of cheddar. Whatever you happen to have on hand. There's no right or wrong way because they're your eggs and you eat them the way that you want. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. It goes down. Let me scramble up a few more eggs. And the greatest thing about this is that, say you're still working from home, the kids are hungry, you've got an early deadline, gotta be on the computer. Kids can go in and grab these themselves. Throw them in the microwave. If your children are older, they can turn the oven on, heat them up in the oven. This is the most friendly breakfast and nutritious. I'm not going to add more milk because there's still milk in there. Let's see. We'll do some more spinach. Just do spinach and tomato. Gotta have cheese. Gotta have cheese. Life just needs cheese. And honestly, these are just slices of cheese that I kind of cut up into smaller. And then we will do
Broccoli, ham, and cheddar. Oh, you got onions? Peppers and onions are good.
I've got peppers and onions. Let's do peppers and onions again. Again, bacon, sausage, whatever you have on hand. Whatever your family will eat. We'll do some cheddar cheese this time. So total I did 14 eggs. And I will make 6 of these. And again, like I said, this is the Pampered Chef mini pie pans. Did that work out well or what? Okay, now I'm going to place them in the oven. It's a 350 oven. And we're going to set the timer for 20 minutes and check it. They may need to go to 25. Everybody's oven cooks a little differently. Let's see. We'll be back. Oh, I said 20. Okay. We'll be back in 20 minutes to see how they're going and what happens next. See you then. Okay, so I'm going to take these out of the oven and check them. It's been 20 minutes. And some of these are not done, I can already tell. So they might have to go in for a few more minutes. Let's see. Yeah, see the egg is still runny there? Yeah. A few more minutes. Okay. We'll be back and we're going to go with 5. Well, I'm going to go with 3 and then take it from there. Okay, so I'm going to say between 23 and 25 minutes worked with my stove, my oven. We're going to take these out. I can move the pans and then we can put them back up here to cool. I mean, look how who would not want to wake up and have one of these? Just waiting for, ooh, hot. Have one of these waiting for you. Okay, let me move this so I can move those over to cool on the rack. And when we get back to regular life, we're going to be able to have folks over. And if you're doing a breakfast or a brunch, what a fabulous way of feeding everybody at the same time. And like I said, if you're into bacon or sausage, perfect, you got this. Now, what I do is I let these completely cool down. Then I wrap them in some parchment paper, each individual in parchment paper, and then I put them in a freezer Ziploc bag. The parchment paper, slip it in the bag, and then you can take them out one at a time. Or if you have 2 children, if you have 10 children, you take them out. But if you only need 1 or 2, that's the best thing about this, is that you only take out what you need, put them in the microwave. I do them on half power for about a minute, and then half power again, and I do it at 45-second intervals. Your microwave may be different than mine. You're going to have to experiment with that. But as always, have a safe and blessed day and share your knowledge. Oh yeah, and don't forget to follow us over on Instagram and on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. So come on over. All you got to do is join, and I will approve you as soon as I see that you want to ask to join. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks very much. Have a great day, guys.